Today we embark on an exploration of wisdom, one that interweaves ancient teachings with modern understandings. Our goal is to discover how these eternal principles can illuminate our path in the contemporary world. Every decision, every step we take, leads us to contemplate the true meaning of our existence and the purpose of our actions. In a world where genuine connection is often lost, today we focus on the importance of community and human connection. We will explore how strengthening these bonds can enrich our lives and those around us. Also, change and transformation are constants in our lives. We reflect on how we can embrace change, using these opportunities to grow and transform into our best versions. What good is it for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul? Mark 8:36. This question, posed millennia ago, resonates with a surprising urgency in our time. It challenges us to examine our lives in the broader context of what we truly value and seek. In our race towards success, are we losing sight of what truly matters? This section of the speech dives into the heart of this question, exploring how our ambitions and desires align, or not, with the values that define a full and meaningful life. We will discuss how material success and achievements can often mask an inner void and how to reorient our internal compass toward what truly enriches our soul. This profound inquiry, what good is it for someone to gain the whole world yet forfeit their soul, is not just a reflection on mortality, but also a powerful metaphor about the essence of our existence. It invites us to consider the price of our ambitions and the cost of our achievements. In a world where success is often measured in terms of wealth, power, and status, this question challenges us to think whether these external metrics truly equate to a life well lived. As we delve deeper into this question, we face the paradox of pursuing goals that society deems valuable, while internally we may feel empty or dissatisfied. This dilemma leads us to explore what it truly means to win in life. Is it accumulating material wealth, achieving professional recognition, or attaining social status? Or is it something deeper and more substantial, like cultivating meaningful relationships, pursuing personal passions, or contributing to the well-being of others? In our pursuit of success, it's easy to get caught up in the trap of comparison and competition, measuring our worth and achievements against others. However, this way of thinking can lead us to neglect what truly makes us feel fulfilled and content. It can lead us to sacrifice our health, our relationships, and our well-being on the altar of success. Therefore, it's crucial to take a moment and reflect on what we truly value and what gives us a sense of purpose and satisfaction. The true wealth of life often lies in experiences that nourish our spirit, in moments of genuine connection with others, and in activities that fill us with joy and gratitude. These are the aspects of life that truly enrich our existence and provide us with a sense of fulfillment and inner peace. Moreover, this question encourages us to consider how our actions and decisions affect not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us and the world at large. Are we contributing to the well-being of our community and the care of the planet, Oregon? Are we pursuing goals that ultimately may be harmful to ourselves and others? Ultimately, what good is it for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul? Is a call to live intentionally, to align our actions with our deepest values, and to seek success that is not only measured in material terms, but also in the quality and depth of our life experiences. It is an invitation to redefine what it means to be successful and to find a balance between achieving our goals and maintaining our integrity and authenticity. As we reflect on this question, we can begin to reorient our internal compass toward a path that not only seeks external success, but also cultivates internal wealth. A path that recognizes that true gain is found in living a life that reflects our deepest values, in finding joy in the little things, in nurturing meaningful relationships, and in making a positive contribution to the world. Let no one despise you for your youth. On the contrary, let the believers see in you an example to follow in speech, in conduct, and in love, faith, and purity. Timothy 4:12. This powerful statement is a call to action for the young, reminding them that they have a crucial role to play in society. Young people can overcome the stereotypes and perceived limitations associated with their age. Throughout history, a vibrant tapestry unfolds, illuminating the profound impact of young visionaries whose legacies resonate through the ages. With each passing era, the world has been graced by the inspiring narratives of youth who defied norms, ignited revolutions, and carved their names into the chronicles of change. Consider the courageous tale of Joan of Arc, a young woman whose unwavering spirit led France through pivotal moments of its history. Her heroic journey illustrates that youthful passion can be the catalyst for extraordinary leadership, breaking the chains of conventional wisdom and igniting flames of transformation. Embarking on a modern journey, we encounter Malala Yousafzai, a beacon of light in the quest for girls' education and young women's rights. While still in her teenage years, Malala became a global voice, shattering stereotypes and advocating for a world where education is a universal right. Her story reveals the power embedded in youthful ideals, proving that age is no barrier to becoming a champion for change. Shifting our gaze to the realm of technological innovation, Mark Zuckerberg emerges as a pioneer who, in his youth, reshaped the landscape of communication. The creation of Facebook not only revolutionized social interaction, but also underscored the unbridled potential of youth to transform industries and bridge connections in ways once deemed unimaginable. And then, on the global stage of environmental advocacy, Greta Thunberg, a teenager with a fierce dedication to combating climate change, steps forward. Through her unyielding commitment, Greta has become an icon of the youth-led movement, galvanizing millions to demand action and raise awareness about the urgent need for environmental stewardship. These exemplary individuals across different eras and spheres demonstrate that youth is not a limitation. Rather, it is a wellspring of potential, fueled by innovation, fearlessness, and the refusal to accept the status quo. Their stories resonate as testimonies to the notion that age should never be a deterrent to aspiring to lead, to create, and to influence positive change in the world. As we contemplate these stories, we are invited to recognize the undeniable power of youthful energy, a power that transcends boundaries, challenges conventions, and embraces the call to shape a better future. In the grand tapestry of human history, youth stands not as a mere observer, but as a driving force, a vibrant thread that weaves innovation, courage, and transformation into the very fabric of our collective destiny. Today's youth face unique challenges, including the pressure of social media, climate change, political and economic instability, and the struggle to find their place in a rapidly changing world. However, these challenges also present opportunities for growth and leadership. To overcome these challenges, it is crucial for young people to maintain their integrity and values. This means staying true to themselves, standing up for what they believe in, and not being negatively swayed by external pressures. Authenticity and resilience are key in this process. Furthermore, it is important for them to seek mentors and supportive communities that encourage and guide them. Young people can also leverage the tools and platforms at their disposal to create change. This includes using social media for awareness and mobilization, as well as engaging in community and global initiatives. By doing so, they not only address issues that directly affect them, but also contribute to the well-being of society as a whole. He heals the broken-hearted and binds up their wounds. Healing and comfort for those who suffer is a theme that touches the deepest fiber of our humanity. He heals the broken-hearted and binds up their wounds. Takes us on a journey of compassion and empathy. This journey invites us to explore the various ways we can offer healing and comfort to those who are suffering. Healing is not just a physical act, it is a holistic process that encompasses the body, mind, and spirit. One of the most powerful ways to offer healing is through active listening. Active listening means being fully present with the person who is suffering, without judging, interrupting, or trying to offer quick solutions. It is an act of love that allows the person to feel seen, heard, and understood. Active listening creates a safe space where the person can express their deepest emotions and thoughts, which is a crucial step in the healing process. Compassionate presence is another vital aspect on the path to healing. It means being with someone in their pain, sharing their emotional burden without being overwhelmed by it. It is showing empathy and understanding, offering a shoulder to cry on and a hand to hold. Compassionate presence is not about changing the situation or fixing things, but about being there, offering unconditional love and support. Emotional support is equally important. This can take many forms, from words of encouragement to practical actions that help alleviate the person's burden. Emotional support also involves validating the person's feelings, assuring them that it's okay to feel what they're feeling and that they're not alone in their struggle. Emotional wounds can affect all aspects of our lives. They can influence how we see ourselves, our relationships with others, and our ability to function in day-to-day life. Untreated. Emotional wounds can lead to mental health issues such as depression and anxiety, and can prevent us from living a full and satisfying life. The process of healing these emotional wounds is crucial for our overall well-being. This process can lead not only to the relief of pain, but also to personal and spiritual growth. Through healing, we can learn a lot about ourselves, develop greater resilience and strength, and gain a deeper understanding of life and our relationships with others. Emotional healing can also be an opportunity to reassess our lives and our priorities, to make positive changes, and to develop greater empathy and compassion for others. It can teach us to value more deeply the moments of joy and connection, and to not take for granted the important things in life. The one who pursues righteousness and love finds life, prosperity, and honor. The pursuit of justice and love is a path to a rich and honorable life. This scripture invites us to consider how our actions and decisions align with these noble ideals. As we reflect on the meaning of justice and love in the modern context, we face a series of challenges and opportunities unique to our time. In a world often dominated by division and conflict, justice and love stand as beacons of hope and guides for more harmonious coexistence. Justice, at its core, is a principle that seeks equity, fairness, and respect for the rights and dignity of all individuals. In the modern context, this means not only adhering to established laws and norms, but also fighting against the injustices that prevail in our society. This can manifest in advocating for human rights, fighting against discrimination and inequality, and seeking just solutions to social issues. Love, on the other hand, is a powerful force that drives compassion, empathy, and genuine care for others. In today's world, love can be a catalyst for positive change, promoting tolerance, understanding, and mutual respect among people of different cultures, beliefs, and backgrounds. Love motivates us to act with kindness and generosity, not just toward those close to us, but also toward those beyond our immediate circle. The pursuit of these values not only benefits individuals, but also has a positive impact on society as a whole. When people strive to act with justice and love, they contribute to the creation of a more cohesive and caring community. This translates into a society where respect for the rights and dignity of each individual is fundamental, and where compassion and mutual care are prevailing values. Throughout history, we have seen numerous examples of individuals and communities that have transformed their environments through justice and love. Figures like Martin Luther King Jr., Mother Teresa, and Nelson Mandela have left a lasting legacy by advocating for justice and practicing unconditional love, even in challenging circumstances. Their stories inspire us and show that positive change is possible when these two powerful principles are combined. Incorporating justice and love into our daily lives can begin with simple but significant actions. This can include being mindful of our consumption decisions and their impact on society and the environment, actively participating in our communities, and showing empathy and understanding in our daily interactions. By doing so, we not only improve our own lives, but also contribute to the well-being of those around us. In summary, this journey of reflection has taken us through a series of deep and significant themes that challenge our understanding of what it means to live a full and rich life. We have explored the importance of living in the present, facing each day with a positive mindset, and learning to manage the anxiety and stress that often accompany worries about the future. We have discovered that by focusing on the here and now, we can find greater peace and joy in our lives. From re-evaluating our priorities and living with integrity to offering compassion and seeking peace, each theme invites us to look beyond ourselves and contribute to the greater good. We have learned that by restraining our tongue and speaking wisely, we protect our lives and foster healthier relationships. We have seen how excessive worry about the future can affect our mental and physical health, and how, by freeing ourselves from these worries, we can live a more fulfilling and satisfying life. This journey has also taught us the importance of gratitude, meditation, and mindfulness as powerful tools for living in the present moment. We have explored how these practices can help us appreciate the blessings we already have and face the challenges of each day with a positive and proactive attitude. Thank you for joining on this journey of discovery and reflection. I hope these words inspire and guide you on your path to a richer and more satisfying life. May each of you find the strength to live in the present, embrace each day with gratitude and positivity, and make a significant contribution to the world around us. Until next time, and always remember that every moment is an opportunity to grow, love, and live fully.